In the first question, 15 divided by which number to get 5? I think this is a piece of cake. Let's check the number. Okay, of course the answer is what? Is 3. So I'm going to just choose it and write it over here. It's a piece of cake. In the second question, we're asked to divide 150 by which number to get 5? Now, 15 divided by 3 is equal to what? 5. And then what do? We are going to write a 0 next to it. So 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5, and I will write a 0 next to it, so my answer is going to be 30. In the next equation, we have 1500 divided by what number equals 5? Now again, I know that 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. So we are going to write it this time with 2 zeros. So I'm going to write here 300. Now let's complete the rest of the division equations. What comes next? Let's check. I'm going to change the color over here. 144 divided by 12. Now, I'm going to get 144 divided by what to get 12? Someone can get the most suitable number quickly from choosing from the choices by using mental math. This means that we're not looking for numbers of hundreds or thousands. So we can say that 12 multiplied by 10 is equal to what? 120, which is close to what? It is close to the 144. And the values that we're choosing from are what? Over here. So the closest number is going to be, or the close number is going to be what? 12. So I'm going to write over here 12. And this is how we use mental math to solve it. In problem 5 over here, what do I have? I'm going to ask 1440 divided by what number to get 12? So instead, I'm going to ask 144. And what do? The answer will also be what? 12. But this is going to be what? The correct answer is going to be 120 instead. So I'm going to write here 120. In the last equation, we will do the same way. And this time, we're going to choose what? 1200. So I'm going to write it over here as 1200. What do we notice? We can notice that in the 3 equations that you answered and the 3 others that we answered together, there is a repeated pattern. Now, what is the pattern that we can discover? Let's see the change that was in the first 3 equations over here. When you look at the change that happened in the second equation from the first, you will find that there is a 0 added to the dividend and to the divisor. This means that we multiplied 10 by the dividend and 10 by the divisor as well. So when we look at the quotient, in order to see the change that took place, we will notice that the quotient is still 5 in both equations. This means that the quotient did not change. Now let's compare the first equation and the third equation. Here we have 2 zeros have been added to both the dividend and the divisor, which means that we multiplied the dividend and the divisor each one by 100. When we look now at the quotient, we will see that it is still 5 and did not change. I think you can now notice the solution to my question and find the pattern.
تقدر تتابع كل دروسك على تطبيق مدرستنا بلس. مدرستنا، المستقبل يبدأ الآن.